Well, good morning, folks. Welcome back to Shifty the Explorer. I want to say great to see you and love to have you. And this is another day of exploration and investigation to see what life has to offer. I trust that you are feeling well and having a good time with life. And today I got up and feel inspired and said, what is it that the beautiful ladies all around the world they have to offer? And they go around and they keep themselves looking so beautiful because they are taking care of themselves, and also the men. But while the women are demonstrating most of the time how they look and how beautiful they are, most men, we don't show what we do in our grooming. So for today's video, I want to explore the whole idea of men grooving. Not grooving, but grooming. You know, the English words are very difficult, you know. You have grooving and grooving and grooming and grooming. But today we're talking about grooming for men. And what the women are doing that we're not doing. But really, men, we have this, if we are shaving and keeping ourselves looking young, and I see the trend these days, I think men on a whole, as soon as we probably reach 30 or 40, there's a trend that we are going clean shave. And and some are going with the beard. But for those who are going clean shave, and there's a cultural thing, especially in the United States, where it's understandable or understood that black men, we shave, we are allowed to shave everything, but I understand you're supposed to keep your mouth starched if you're a black man. But that's the state of the cultural thing. If what we want to say is that if you're clean shaved these days, what are we using? What are the products? And today I want to introduce to you, I myself, when I shave, before I start to do the shaving of my head, I would only do my facial thing, and I would use the regular shaving razor, and that was quite okay. But if you know, for black men, we have a problem where we have the hair has a curvature to it, and it's a powerful thing. And surprisingly, that hair, when as black men we shave, the hair grows back into the skin, and we have bumps. So there are products out there that help us to, after we use the product to shave, and it prevents the hair from turning back into the skin and cause bumps. You can see I have one here. So that's the problem with black men. So, but I have been introduced to the razor, and then we use a gel shave, which is the base of it is aloe vera, and I've been doing well with that, with both of those, and And then after you finish shaving, I would use a gel to or after shave lotion, something similar to a J. Paul. You don't have to do or Dior, but now I'm using Dior because the J. Paul, I can't find it, not even in Australia or England or America. They don't produce it anymore. I don't know why. They're supplying the spray, but that's not what we want. So the competition today, I want to see what the difference between the shaving razor and the competition. Lately, when I've started shaving my head, I've gone out and bought a Pitbull shaving machine, and this machine I've been using it for 3 months, and it's very good. But one thing I noticed, that what it has been doing to my face looked a little bit rough. And for your spouses, your better half, or your boyfriend or your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever it is. These days it's it's all sorts of combination, and we don't want to get into that, but that's what life is about. Your better half don't want to have your partners with a rough face. But I noticed that since I started to use this one is called the Pitbull Platinum, I noticed that my face is a little bit rough. So today I want to see, the competition is between the shaving Pitbull and the razor blade. And then to introduce another thing to the men, we have what they call the Baby Beast Trimmer. That's a new product, and it's for our nostrils. So we want to look as handsome as possible, and so that our partners can appreciate our smoothness of the skin. We want to look have our skin as smooth as a young child's skin. Want to look as and feel good about yourself, because when you do groom yourself, whatever you're wearing, beard or you're shaving, the whole idea is to enhance life and make yourself feel good about yourself. The prospect of life needs to be the highest level. You want to raise your spiritual level, so you do anything that would enhance that feeling. So as Shippy the Explorer, I'm saying I'm gonna show you the ritual that I have to go through, and that's the competition between men, women, or female, or those of you who do your hair. And I think the trend, the schedule is every 2 weeks, and you either do it yourself or you go to the hairdresser. And I'm sure when you go to the hairdresser, you have a good talk, and you have lovely conversations about anything and any topic, and that's a good experience. And all for the men who go there also, and the barbershops, they have good conversation and good laughter. So that's another thing. If you don't want to join a club, and if you have a good barber or a good hairdresser and the environment is good, that's another way of reaching out to people, and you go and you get yourself looked after, and you have good conversation. If the shop is well established, I'm hoping that they even have coffee and tea and snacks where if the guys are waiting or the girls are waiting, they can have something to snack on, and for an hour and a half or so you can have a good conversation and good laughter, and then you come back home feeling good about yourself. So in my case, as I said before, let's find that the pit bull has been darkening up my skin a little bit, and you can see from yesterday's shaving, even the hair is even protruding and showing on the skin. And when I used to use a razor on my face, I didn't have that problem. So the competition is between the razor today. I'm going to do it on this side and then use the pit bull on the left and on my head, because some men I know use the razor on their head, but I haven't tried that as yet. So, and I want to see which one feel the best at the end of this process. So it's grooming, baby, grooming time for the men. Daily ritual, and if you have the time, you take your time and you do it. So let's start. What I'll do is use the baby beast trimmer, and see if I can do the nostril, the air in the nostrils. So here we go. I keep on my glasses so I can see. And it's a wonderful piece of equipment, and it has this tip, and if you can see, it has a nice little tip where you can just go into the nostril, and you can just clear up all the hair. And especially like guys like you at my age, some of these hairs, they're getting a little bit gray. So when you go in the crowd, or you go to a wedding, or you go to the office, you find that these gray hairs are showing, and then you don't look as lovely as handsome as you should. So I know some of you have other equipment, but I'm not really advocating for this equipment, but it's a good equipment, and I'm just demonstrating that so it's just enough point to remove the hair from around that shows in your nostril, and that takes care of the hair in your nose. So for the shaving of the face now, excuse the exposure, but it's a necessity. So I'll take off this and show that. And for the shaving thing, I'm gonna use the put a little bit of water on the face, and I'll just take off the glasses and just talk. Well, actually, what I'll do is just wet the entire surface of the head and face. And I have a brother-in-law. We have to import these from England because for some reason we can't get them in the United States anymore. And I just went on a trip. You'll think I'm going to England just to get these shaving, these aloe vera based things. They may have other products in America, but for some reason the old, if the King shavers people are seeing this, I'll encourage you to bring them back to America. I don't want to really go on the website to be ordering these things all the time. They should be on the market if the product is good. So for the pit bull, we have a jar with warm water, or a container with warm water, and what that does, as you shave with the pit bull after a certain time, you put it back in the water to clean the blades. But let's do this this right side first and see. I'm gonna I'm not talking because if we talk as men and shave, we'll have to cut ourselves, so just bear it be. One thing with these razor blades, if you use them for one time or two times, they're good. But if you try to use them up to 5 times, then you find that they don't work as good. So we make our unusual face or an ugly face, and we have to get the hair and the face. And if you notice, I'm going in one direction because of the African American black man's hair. We go one direction because it allows the hair to come off. So put a little bit more water because I'm running hot. And so for the pit bull now, it's a matter of it has the battery. I've been using this battery from 2 weeks now after I charged it. When in England, traveling with it, and it's still being used. So for the pit bull, they encourage you to go in a circular way, and I'm using the pit bull in this way for doing the head. And I find that this equipment has worked for me, where if you notice, if you knew me before with the hair on the head, I wasn't looking as handsome as before, as now. Not before, but as now. So I think they recommend that you go in a circular motion, because the hair on your head grows in different directions. So if you go in a circular motion and the blades on the pit bull, they go in certain direction, and you find that you remove the hair from your head better. So here we go. The competition is on my left with the pit bull, and on the right for the shaver, and I'm gonna see which one feels smoother. But from experience, I know the razor makes my face look smoother on the right side. But the competition is to see which one is shaving smoother than the other. And feels like it's getting a little stiff, so you place it in the shaft and bring it down in the water, and it's for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we bring it back out, and what it has done is remove the clippings of the hair from the machine a little bit. So I'm wetting again. Well, just to remind you that some people may say, oh, what is he doing? Why is he using water on his face? Some people do dry shaving, but for me, I don't like to do the dry shaving. And then for the second time around, I like to do, see, I'm even doing my eyebrows, because I want to, if you know my age, you'll be surprised because I'm not that young, but I want to keep as young as possible, folks. So you'll see that you'll think that I'm in my 40s or even my 20s. No, you can't go that far. You'll say to me, don't push it. Don't push your luck. But for this second time around the hair, I normally just go a straight line back and forth. So it's try to remove any hair that I probably missed the first time around. And from the Pitbull company, I will say I'm really appreciating this machine, because I wanted to shave my head for many years and was kind of a skeptical in using the razor blade. But for the machine, it has played a wonderful role in me getting my head shaved. And sometime within 5 minutes. So you notice I don't have to go on the right side, because remember, the competition is on, folks. Competition is on. Oops, I slip up. Can you believe this? I've been using this for 2 weeks and it's still at 59% charge, and I shave every day with it. So I'm gonna just clean it again. And you put it in the water and have it running. And that should clean it. It's a drainage, and you can see I dump the water out, and I can do it again. For those of you who are doing dry shaving, I think you still use the water process to wash wash the machine and to keep this this going. Now, for those of you, even men who are shaving, if you don't have a mirror, there's a technique where you can just run your fingers on the run your fingers on the back of your head or on your hair and on your face, and believe it or not, you can actually feel where the hair is not where you haven't gotten the hair, if you have missed some of the hair. H-A-I-R, because we have to watch the Jamaican H. The H and the A is we interchange them, and we put, and we say we want to say something like A-I-R, we put a hair, and we put a instead of an ear, and then we want to say something with H-A-I-R, we make it sound like an A. So it's all the language and the custom and the dialect, folks. And anywhere you are in the world, some of you would be saying that my accent sounds funny, but it's part of culture. Depends on where you grew up, and if you grew up in England, you'll be sounding one way. If you grew up in parts of Africa, you'll be sounding another way. Grew up in northern part of the United States, you're sounding another way, and so forth. In the Caribbean, you're sounding a different way. All over, even in Jamaica, smaller as the island, the ones who, I have had friends who told me that the ones who are from Montego Bay area, I grew up in the Kingston side, the St. Andrew side, maybe the countryside, and the ones who are from the Montego Bay side, who are in the western part or St. Elizabeth or so, is telling me that the St. Andrew people, we speak funny. So even in Little Jamaica, we have a difference in accent. So bear with my language or my accent, and that's it. So I feel a little bit here on this side, by testing, and I can just run the machine over it again. Right. So I'm looking as 10 years younger already. Every morning you look younger and younger. Isn't that right? All right. So that's the machine has a container tray, and you put that in, and you drain out the water, and then it has the hanger, you put it back, and that's how it's stored. So for the pit bull users or anyone who is using those machines, I think they would have similar device or equipment to make yourself looking good. So I feel a little bit here, so I'm just gonna touch that out. I have a friend of mine who is a barber, and one time he, as a gift or just a treatment or birthday treatment, he did the shaving of my head and on my face, and he used a hot water treatment. He got the I'm trying to find that. You can do that too. You take the towel and you put it in the hot water and warm it up as best as possible, as much as you can bear it. And he probably did that for professional reasons. But I'm telling you, folks, men who are shaving, it's a wonderful feeling. You put the squeeze out the water, you make it as warm as possible, and you put it on your head, and it feels like you're in, makes you feel like you want to go to sleep. It's actually a massage, a therapy moment when the warmth penetrates into your body. But I think it does another thing for your body, especially for black men, where it relaxes the ends of the hair and try to prevent the ingrowth. And I'm gonna do that again because it feels so good. And that helps to soothe you and actually help the hair to relax, so it prevents the ingrowth. And I think it's really for all men. That's that process. So this is Shippy the Explorer exploring for all the people who shave their face and head. I'm exploring what I do as a ritual every day, and sometimes if you're running late for the office, you find that it's hard to do all of this. But if you have the time, it's therapy, folks. Therapy. All right. Now, the test. The test is you take a piece of napkin, tissue, and you rub against the face, and see there's very little resistance, and you try on the other side, and even from this testing, I can tell you that the electronic shaver is this side, my left side is not as smooth as my right side. But the overall competition if you're using for the shaving, I would use the machine because it's so convenient for the face and for the head. So that's where especially the electronic shaver beats out the other thing. But yay, folks, I think I chose the river for smoothness. I'll go with the razor. The razor won this morning, and but the overall winner is the electronic shaver because it does almost everything. And then you get to top it off. You have your lotion that you can groom yourself, aftershave lotion, whether it has perfume on it or anything like that. And believe it or not, I'll put on my glasses back so I can see my own self and see if I'm 10 years younger. Shippy the Explorer is saying, hey folks, life is great. I feel 10 years younger. I feel smooth, and I think I look as handsome as some of you think I am. I want to say I look handsome because if you say good things about yourself, okay, say good things about yourself every day, be positive. That's the whole thing. I think I told you before, it seems like the station is talking about life. So every day I talk about something in life that will encourage you to be good to yourself and make yourself so that life will be interesting and beneficial to you and others and others. So the grooming today, the razor has won in terms of smoothness, but the overall winner is the shaving machines that we use. And some of you have different brands. I'm not advocating that you go out and buy the Pitbull, but it's I would say it's a fairly good machine. So with my smile and with my beautiful smile and twinkling eyes, nah, I say thanks for bearing with me this morning through this grooming experience, and I hope that you have learned something from I demonstrating this bit of daily activity that I do, and if you want to start shaving, then those are the things you can do. But do groom and feel good about yourselves wherever you are in the world. If you're using the old shaver, the old razor blade, or whatever it is, and the whole. Sometimes I've seen in Africa where people are using the actual razor blade to shave themselves. But I know some people don't shave because that's another ritual, and part of it is a religious. There are religious reasons why some people don't shave. But if you do shave, that's I think it's therapy. It's part of therapy, and the whole thing about life is that if you take good care of yourself or yourselves, then life will be better. For the ones who don't shave, and I know it's like my fellow Rastafarians, Hail Selassie, Hail the man, Jah Love, I greet you and say that you're free to express yourself in whatever form. That this is not an advocation to say, okay, you need to go and shave. You do what is right for yourself. Once the main thing is that you're not being detrimental to yourself, but you're taking care of yourself and making yourself feel good for yourself and for others. Because when you want to be around others, you want to perpetuate love and kindness to the whole human race. For those who want to start war and aggravation and all that, that's a different topic, and that's what Shippy is not. Shippy the Explorer's channel is not advocating for that, and that's one thing. I know that it will always be war, but some of it is not even some people. Some of it they're not even following the war laws. So that's another topic to deal with. Leave that to the politicians and the psychiatrists or the sociologists or whatever they are, or the professionals. So today, I feel 10 years younger each day. And thanks for being with me this morning and sharing this experience. For the ladies who are looking and you want to give your men a treat, you just set them down into a chair, and for Father's Day, maybe you could just shave their beard, shave their moustache, clean the nostril, shave the nostril hair, and then shave the head, and then take a towel and with a hot warm towel and groom and just let the heat penetrate into the soul, and then you put on a lovely lotion with a nice perfume that you smell, that you like, or that you love, and that's a treatment or Father's Day or Husband Day or Spouse Day, and that's an encouragement for me. So thanks for being with the station today. Each day I come with another positive story, and it's an interesting process. I find that sometimes I worry what to bring to you on the next day, but sometimes by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning I'm inspired, and believe it or not, we come up with another topic. And as some of the guys say, when you have become a YouTuber, you don't, or YouTube or blogger. I call it YouTuber, but that's the name of the machine, or a blogger. You find that if you don't put out a video every day, you feel like you haven't done anything for that day. So I'm happy that I was able to bring this product, this demonstration to you this morning, and hopefully it has been inspiring and educational and spiritual feelings that you have gotten from this tape. So Shippy the Explorer is saying, if you've gotten something out of this tape, you can make comments, and if you really like it, share, and do subscribe. The subscription thing sounds like it comes with money, but really you don't have. It's not a matter of money. It's just a matter of clicking the button and say I've subscribed to the station, so that when I put the tape out, you're the first to have that. So have a blessed day, folks, and this is Shippy the Explorer saying bye for now, and see you on the next exploration moment. Bye.